Saturday night in Las Vegas, so often fight night fitting because we have a battle as we come to the end of week 2 in Athletes Unlimited basketball. Team Cloud will take on Team Brown with a whole lot at stake, the overall leaderboard and much more as our ongoing celebration of National Girls and Women in Sports Day continues. Hi everyone, and welcome you inside Athletes Unlimited Arena, joined by the legend Cheryl Swoops. Greg Meskel here with you. We'll hear from Key Michael shortly. Now Cheryl, Team Cloud, they're coming off a tough loss. Team Brown looking to go 3-0. If Team Cloud wants to get back on the right track, they may look to Dejanay Carrington.
Absolutely. This is going to be a heavyweight. And to your point, Dejanay Carrington is averaging 20.8 points a game and is sitting in the 11th spot on the leaderboard. And if Team Cloud is going to get back in the win column, Carrington's going to be a huge part of that.
Excellent effort last night. She was only surpassed by Tiana Hawkins, who flat out went off for 38.
Can you say hot, on fire, caliente, whatever language you want to speak it in? Tiana Hawkins was on fire. She can spot up from 3 deep. Nikki Green, you can't give her that much space. And not only can she score from the 3, she works extremely hard, crashing the offensive glass. Here you see her working hard. Nice putback. 3s, please. Oh no, shot fake. Imani McGee-Stafford sets a nice back screen for Tiana Hawkins. She comes off, gets to the hole finish, and is looking for the and one.
The top MVP pick last night, no surprise. She'll see if she can pick up where she left off. Team Cloud has other ideas. The tip when we return.
Athletes Unlimited Basketball is sponsored by Aspiration.
A lot of girls don't really associate their femininity with playing sports. And I think it's really important, especially for us, the women who have the platforms, to show them sports are really cool and fun, and it just doesn't have to be something just for boys.
One of the greatest challenges that women have in basketball is, you know, how can you play this sport, juggle multiple seasons, maybe even go overseas, and then still be a mother, still, you know, be a leader in your community, be a lawyer, a teacher, whatever it is that you want to be. It's challenging, right? Because there's almost no off season. It's just a constant go.
I think it's just a way to show young girls, at least for me, who look like me, that they can do this and that and this and that. There's no limits, there's no barriers.
Ultimately, we're also playing for the next generation of women that want to play in AU. This is just much bigger than 3 games this weekend. You know, this is for progressing women's sports, women in sport, and women in our sport forward.
Love the thoughts of these athletes as we celebrate National Girl and Women in Sports Day. You see a couple of young girls here enjoying the action. They're going to see perhaps a brand of basketball they're not familiar with. If this is your first time to Athletes Unlimited, thanks for joining us. Here's how the point system works. In short, Cheryl, everything you do in this game matters, and if your team wins, that matters a whole lot. 50 points per quarter, 100 points for a win, and then your individual stats, they make up a whole lot.
Absolutely, and it's basketball, but it's a different brand of basketball, and to me, that's what makes Athletes Unlimited so exciting.
It's such a fun brand of basketball as we are set for the opening tip here between Team Cloud and Team Brown. Team Brown in the orange uniforms, Team Cloud in the gold uniforms. Team Cloud coming off of the loss to Team Harrison, 95-89 last time out. Team Brown, Captain Lexi Brown, they are 2-0 so far here in week 2. And they picked up the win against Team Russell last time out, 98-85.
So glad you clarified Team Lexi Brown, not color brown.
Yes, exactly. Brown in orange, Cloud in gold. It'll be Kaylani Brown, just to maybe further confuse folks, jumping it up with Imani McGee-Stafford. And we'll see the squad in orange and Taj Cole controlled to get things underway. Here's Essence Carson. Immediately into Hawkins. A double team arrives. They've watched the tape. Shot clock to 3. Carson from 3. That's good.
Carson for 3.
Now let's take a look at our starting lineups. Here's the look for Team Cloud, the captain Natasha Cloud, and you mentioned Carrington, Kaylani Brown, a force inside at center.
Yeah, and that should be a nice matchup with Kalani Brown and Imani McGee-Stafford. And Brown's coming off a nice double-double last night, 13 points, 11 rebounds.
Dejanay Carrington on cue answers, buries the triple. We're even at 3. Here's a look at Team Brown. We saw Carson knock down the 3. Taj Cole has been a star on the rise here in AU. She's been fun to watch and is headed to the W for training camp as Hawkins lets fly from 3 and keeps at her offensive tear building off last night.
And I know Kalani Brown understands that she can shoot the 3, but that's going to be a very interesting matchup with Tiana Hawkins and Kalani Brown, because I would expect Tiana Hawkins to definitely play a little bit more on the perimeter, allowing McGee-Stafford to own the paint and work a little bit inside.
That's the fun part here. Now that we're in game 3 of this week, these teams have a real understanding of each other, personnel, and you're seeing some of those matchups develop. You get the idea, Cole trying to find a rolling Hawkins, a little too high, a little too much heat, and that one out of play.
Well, and it's nice, even though that was a turnover, it's nice to see that Team Brown is definitely looking to go to their hot hand and see if she's still on fire.
After last night, you wouldn't be shocked if she just kept lighting up the nets.
I mean, she was 14 for 18, 38 points and 8 boards.
And as we've highlighted, those weren't layups. She was hitting from the outside. She was hitting from all over. They go right back to her. Brown, good cut, excellent dish, back, and Hawkins hits.
Oh, that's a beautiful 2-man game. Nice little give and go with Lexi Brown. Tiana Hawkins pops. I'm just mad that was a 2 and not a 3.
Mincy down the lane, stripped, gets it back from the seat of her pants, and eventually finds Carrington scooping, and they'll call a block as Carrington went strong into Hawkins. Early stages here, first quarter. It's an 8-3 lead for Team Brown. That foul will go against Tiana Hawkins as we get a look at Imani McGee-Stafford. Back playing professional basketball after a couple of years away. Went to law school, one of the many great stories in this league. And she's back here now with her eyes on a return to the WNBA. As Carrington to the line.
And I love what you said about McGee-Stafford when she said she's not looking to score 20 points a game. There's so many other aspects to the game and so many other things that she brings to the floor and she can do, and she's getting an opportunity to show that here with Athletes Unlimited.
Well, it's interesting. She had signed with Dallas. They can activate her contract, but they're running up against the salary cap, and so something's got to give there depending on if she can resume her WNBA career as she on cue hits in Dallas or with a different team, but she has her sights set on going from one professional league here at AU to another in the WNBA.
Well, and just her size alone, you know, I mean, there's so many teams that would love to have a 6'5", 6'7", excuse me, a 6'7" post player on their team.
Standout out of Texas from Los Angeles, California, on the board early. 10-4 lead, Team Brown in orange. Here's Lexi Brown, the captain. Now Carson around the way, Taj Cole. Cole tries to fire that pass into Hawkins. She was picked up on a switch by Kaylani Brown. It's out of play.
Yeah, that's twice that Cole, she's definitely looking for Hawkins, but that's twice she's tried to force something that's not there. I would love to see her at least bring it out a little bit more and continue to run it, because you will be able to find your big girl and come back to her.
Here's Carson with the shot clock winding down. Add another jump shot for Essence Carson.
Ooh, that's sweet. That's a nice, pretty J.
Carson, a veteran in this league. Carrington tries to dish that off to Brown, out of play. A couple of minutes gone by. Drew Edelman comes on. Second look here at the last bucket.
I mean, Essence Carson, the inbounder is one of the most important people in an out-of-bounds play. Essence Carson just did a nice job of just faking like she was going the opposite direction and steps right back in for a nice jumper.
13-year career in the W. A takeaway here. Manis on the move. Easy 2 for Team Cloud, and trailing now 12-6, they could use something a little easy to get back on the board.
Well, and that's an interesting matchup with Tiana Hawkins, and Lauren Manis can defend Tiana Hawkins on the perimeter. On the block, not so sure. I'd be interested to see how that matchup is.
Here's McGee Stafford battling with Edelman, tries to get rid of it. And Carrington into the lane. Thought about pushing ahead. She'll take it herself. Short pop, good to go. Dejanay Carrington.
Carrington is definitely picking up where she left off.
Excellent night last night in the loss. Now Brown on the move. Tried to get rid of it. Good hustle. McGee Stafford and Edelman wrestling for it on the court. A tie-up, and we'll have a jump ball. Let's check in with the Key Cam, our own Key Michael, courtside. Key.
Hi guys, I'm back here courtside as per usual, and my entire purpose, as I like to say, is to get you guys as close to the action as I can. We're celebrating girls and women in sports. Got our female athlete t-shirt on here, but I want to let you guys know, if you have any questions, if you want to talk to any of the players, hashtag KeyCam, hashtag AUProSports. Let me know who you want to chat to, because I'll just tap them on the shoulder and get them on the camera for you guys.
Good stuff, Key. We'll take a timeout. We're back with more after this. Early moments, first quarter, 12-8 advantage right now as we welcome you back in. Team Brown ahead. And as we've told you, we're celebrating National Girls and Women in Sports Day. And Cheryl, fun moment here in between our two games tonight. Great panel discussion led by AU's Savannah Collins, bringing together some of the top athletes from other AU sports. And they covered a number of topics. And for so many young kids in the audience, I think it was some really impactful knowledge.
Absolutely, and what a treat for all these young ladies to be able to come and not only watch some great basketball, but hear some advice, words of wisdom from players from Athletes Unlimited, lacrosse, volleyball, softball, and then our very own Becca Wan-Taylor.
And from right here in the AU Pro Hoops League, Hawkins hitting again. It feels like you're watching a replay. You're not. These are new three-pointers from Tiana Hawkins.
I mean, at some point defensively, you've got to try and put a little bit more pressure on her, deny her the basketball. I just don't think she can win.
Oh, nicely done. Drew Edelman with the left. Played at USC and UC Santa Barbara. Taj Cole answering. Not quite, a little long. And team captain Natasha Cloud breaks out. Finds Destiny Walker for three. That's long. And Carson will push the tempo. 2-on-1 developing. Good hustle by Team Cloud to get back.
I love how hard Tiana Hawkins is working on the block.
It's paying off.
Oh, she's like, mouse in the house. Get me the rock.
You're just getting a real sense from tonight and last night of her versatility. She shows you the three ball, shows you the post-up ability, mid-range, full package.
But that's a great example of taking what the defense gives you. As Imani Stafford says, no, Dejanay Carrington, I'm not giving you this layup.
Stafford turns that one away as we look in on our live leaderboard. This is the last chance for people to make a dent in week 2 as we look towards tomorrow's draft and determine who the 4 captains will be. So still some movement here. Ty Young, the veteran, played well last night. She's back to it, Cheryl.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about the OG too. Ty Young said, whoops, you forgot about me? Ty Young had an amazing game for Team Cloud yesterday.
So much fun to watch her get hot. Lexi Brown, crafty through the lane. I like this pace early. Back and forth. Here's Carrington now. More than halfway through this first quarter. Edelman gets good interior position, resets, regroups, can't get it to go as Hawkins defended.
And you know Team Cloud, Natasha Cloud, Dejanay Carrington, they were undefeated last week, took their first L of the season last night, so you know they're gonna wanna come in here and try to get a W.
Hawkins on the drive, call comes in against Edelman. Let's look back to our last game. 3 MVPs determined after every game here in Athletes Unlimited. No surprise, Jantel Lavender played so well. How about Akila Mays coming up the leaderboard here and snagging MVP2 honors?
So for players who think you have to play 30, 40 minutes a game for your teammates and your opponents to appreciate the talent, Akila Mays is the prime example of being ready when your number is called. She comes out, she plays well, and earns the MVP2 spot.
And Mercedes Russell rounding things out, her team on the losing end of that one. Closer look here at Tiana Hawkins. She's playing for the K-Yow Cancer Fund. Started out career at Maryland. Continues to perform at a high level, just in that groove right now.
You know, and you're right, and sometimes you're just so hot that there's not, it doesn't really matter what the defense does, they just can't stop it.
Gotta think you had a day or two like that.
That's why I can say it, Greg.
You say it with confidence.
I'm kidding.
No, you're not, and you shouldn't kid. I bet you had weeks like that.
No, not weeks.
Custer off the mark. Carrington in transition, blocked. Custer may have had Hawkins actually coming from behind to knock that one away. Good help defense.
And Tiana Hawkins gets the block on Carrington and is the first one down in transition because she is looking to get that bucket.
Now let's check back in with Key with Kehlani Brown.
Hiya, I got Kehlani Brown here. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Because I've heard all of you guys talk about Cheryl Swoops. Like, she is obviously one of the greatest that ever played. Cheryl, I'm giving you big ups right now, but you know I love you. What does it mean for you on Girls and Women's in Sports Day to have her commenting on your match?
It means everything. I mean, she's the GOAT. To even give this league a chance, give us a chance. You know, she knows my mom, so she knows my mom kind of cool. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, it's everything.
Yeah, and what did it mean to you? Like, what does it mean to you to think that you might be showing some young girls that are here in the audience tonight or watching at home what to look up for and what to look up to, who to look up to?
I think it's great. You know, my mom took me to WNBA games when I was little, and it impacted me. So I think little girls seeing something more than a WNBA, a different look at things, really broadens their horizon and their imagination. So I love it.
I love that for you. Well, we love what you're doing here at Athletes Unlimited, and thank you so much for jumping on camera and chatting to us. Good luck today.
Go, go!
Thanks, Key. Thanks, Kehlani Brown. So we look back at the score here. 21-15, the lead right now for Team Brown, which Kehlani Brown does not play for. She is on Team Cloud in the gold to keep everyone on track. But you love that basketball story, right? Kehlani's dad, of course, played at a high level. PJ in the NBA, her mom keeping her involved in basketball, taking her to WNBA games, and now a chance here to do it at the pro level on her own.
And she is absolutely right. Her mom watches everything that Kehlani does, every tweet. So I have to say nice things when I'm talking about Kehlani. No, I mean, she's just playing so well here at Athletes Unlimited, and I wouldn't want anything more than to see her get another opportunity in the WNBA.
Have we mentioned how awesome Kehlani Brown is? I just want to stay on the right side of Kehlani's mom. So.
A few times.
2 minutes to go here in the first. There's a foul as Destiny Walker was trying to move past Air Hearn, who's come on for Team Brown.
That is like the coolest name. And I thought Swoops was a cool basketball name, but Air?
It is, but Air's right up there. Air, Swoops.
Okay.
It's very cool. Foul here. Cloud I like. It's not necessarily a basketball thing, but it's a fun name. She'll go to the line.
But it could be.
Second team foul in the last 2 minutes.
Fans, I need to tell you a bit about the Unlimited Club. Joining the Unlimited Club will enable you to stay connected with Athletes Unlimited all year long. With 4 membership levels to choose from, starting at free, there is something for everyone. You can sign up today by downloading the Athletes Unlimited app, available in the Google Play and Apple App Stores, or go to auprosports.com for more information.
And even in the loss the other night for Team Cloud, Natasha Cloud was still on that triple-double watch. 16 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. I'm going to continue to talk about it because somebody is going to get that first triple-double in AU history.
Definitely going to happen here as Cole's on the move, changing hands, can't finish. It's year 1, so the record book is constantly being rewritten. Hawkins with the new all-time high 38 points last night. You know someone's bound to go off for that triple-double.
And even Lexi Brown last night, she was 9 points, 10 boards, 8 assists. It's just a matter of time. And that's how tough this league is and how great the players are.
Drew Edelman putting in the work early here as Kiki Harrigan has come on. Takes it right back to her, so the bigs battling.
And Kiki Harrigan, you can just tell over time, you know, she gave birth to her son, but you can just tell over time that she's starting to get her legs back under her, starting to get back in basketball shape, and now you're starting to see the real Kiki Harrigan.
Harrigan welcoming her first son in October 2021. That wasn't that long ago here. Now back playing basketball at a high level speaks to the work she's put in to get back.
Just the dedication and commitment.
Custer, step back. Not there, and Cloud rips that rebound down, immediately head up. She brings such a fiery intensity to everything she does.
She impacts the game in so many different ways. It's not all about just scoring the basketball. Her defense, even though that was a turnover, but her defense, her rebounding, her passing, her leadership.
23-20, Team Brown. Keep in mind, 50 points go to the winner of this quarter. Harrigan for 3. Back rim. Cloud looking to move up court. Team Cloud will look for the tie, perhaps. Here's Mincy. Shot clock is off, 6 seconds left. Mincy losing control, and I think they're going to stop her for a travel. And that is the call. She got caught up trying to make her way to the basket and turns it over with 2.7 seconds left. Final moments here. Quarter 1, and it looks as if Team Brown will secure those 50 points.
Cloud moves into the #1 spot. Lexi Brown on the trail of the #2.
And that's all for this first quarter. So 50 points go to Team Brown, and that leaderboard ever changing. Natasha Cloud in front for the moment, but who knows who will follow her next.
And here in Vegas, Athletes Unlimited, it is raining threes. Ty Young said, don't forget about me. She squares up, splash. And oh yeah, you already know what Tiana Hawkins is bringing. All day, every day, nothing but net.
Nah, she'll hit an open one. That's it though. She can't do anything else. It has to be ass open. Time out! No, don't go. You got a timeout first. You got a timeout first. You wasting it. Hey, the same call I got yesterday when somebody diving. I'm just tired. I know. The same call I got yesterday when somebody diving at the ball when I had it.
Great sound there from Imani McGee Stafford. I love the full experience, right? Her thoughts from the bench while she's out there talking to the ref. You get all of it.
I love her telling the ref. I think maybe the ref thought she was yelling at her. She says, no, I'm just tired. I'm trying to catch my breath. Listen.
We're on to the second quarter now. 23-20. Team Brown secured the 50 points to open the first. Natasha Cloud, in the meantime, has just edged in front of Izzy Harrison on the overall leaderboard. As Hawkins takes the feed from Brown, and Lexi Brown might have just taken it herself there, unselfish to deal off to Hawkins, and the foul's called.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes when you know you have a teammate with a hot hand, you will turn up, pass up a layup, just trying to get the ball to them, and that's exactly what she tried to do with Tiana Hawkins.
And that's what Taj Cole just did, fires it into Hawkins, who hits in close. How about the tear Tiana Hawkins is on right now? I thought 38 might be safe for a little while, but she's gotten off such a great start here, 14 points already.
Listen, if Tiana Hawkins is not a captain, she is easily the #1 draft pick.
That's a lock. It's either captain or top pick.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no, I have no say-so in this whatsoever. These are just my thoughts.
I totally agree. I also have zero impact on the draft, but you look at the numbers and it seems obvious.
I I mean, and she does it on both ends of the floor.
Yeah. You're right. I shouldn't say just numbers, right? Because that defensive impact is there. As McGee Stafford battling with Kehlani Brown turns that attempt away. Opening minute, second quarter. Cole takes a look. Here's Hawkins now, working to McGee Stafford. Turn and face,
that's
gets
nice.
the roll.
That's nice. And again, Tiana Hawkins is involved in that play, feeding the big girl, but nice turnaround jumper by Imani McGee Stafford.
Good kick out from Carrington. 3-ball not there on the attempt from Annis. Cole, full head of steam. Hawkins faces a double. Steps through, reverse scoop. Tiana Hawkins doing it all.
I'm just gonna start taking a deep breath.
Leaving you speechless here.
My
In the
goodness.
second quarter. 29-20, Team Brown in front. Carrington tries to deal to Brown. That one couldn't find its way through, and it's a turnover. I told you about points. You see on the bottom of our graphic here, individual points and turnovers. They go against you as well. This is a positive for Team Brown.
Well, she's so patient. Tiana Hawkins is so patient offensively. She even allows the double team to come and says, that can't even slow me down. Nice, just step through and finish.
And you can count them up. 10 points on the assist, 20 on the bucket. 30-point play there for Team Brown. Cole and Hawkins. Cole, crossover. Got 20 points of her own on the 2-point bucket. It's all working for Team Brown, 31-20. Step back, long 2. Taj Cole secures the board. Cole looking for Hawkins, got her. We're about 2 plays away from a box and 1.
I mean, something, right? At some point, it's like pride kicks in, and somebody says, you know what, coach, captain, let me guard her.
Ahead to Hawkins, running the floor, can't finish, but draws a foul. Tiana Hawkins will go to the free throw line. And as you look at this leaderboard, look at number 4, Hawkins. She is in a rapid climb right now. Up the leaderboard, headed to the free throw line. Beautiful pass from Cole.
Uh-oh, but she came up limping a little bit.
Looks like she's gonna try and walk this off a bit. So we'll keep an eye on Tiana Hawkins. Headed to the free throw line. Team Brown is on a 10-0 run. Can you guess who has all 10 points? Tiana Hawkins. Make it 11 points. Well, she's either a captain or we might say the #1 pick. Join in on the conversation to see how the teams shape out in the weekly draft. Join us every Sunday coming up tomorrow throughout the season on Facebook and YouTube at 3 p.m. Eastern. Follow us at AU Pro Sports and let us know who your #1 draft pick would be. As Cheryl pointed out, we have no impact. So if you think it should be someone else, tweet at AU Pro Sports. Let us know who you'd pick #1.
I would love to see everyone's thoughts on that.
Tweet it so then Cheryl can roast you for making the wrong pick. Ty Young draws the foul, working baseline, and free throws are coming. As Team Cloud looking for some way to stop this surge.
Team Brown's number 14, Taj Cole, her second team foul.
So here's Ty Young. So much fun to talk to her yesterday during the game and how much she's enjoying this experience.
Yeah, Ty Young, she's just having so much fun.
Ty Young off on the first. Now let's welcome in Lauren Mincy joining us down on the bench. Lauren, Team Cloud here in a little bit of a tough spot. How do you slow down Tiana Hawkins?
I think we just need to stay together and keep talking on defense. We started the game a little slow, but we're going to pick it back up in this second quarter.
So you guys are coming in off of a loss from last night. What was the message by Tasha Cloud for you guys to come in and try and get this win tonight?
We all got to pick each other up. She's our captain. She's going to lead us. But we are all captains on the floor. So we have to stay together, keep communicating, and I think we'll win this game tonight.
Lexi Brown knocks down the triple. Lauren, when you see a bucket go in like that, how bad do you want to get back out there and try and do something about it?
I definitely want to get back out there, especially on D. They're hitting everything tonight, so we got to make some of their shots tougher.
Hey, one more question for you. I think our fans are curious. There's no coaches, just captains. When you want to get back into the game, what's the process?
The process is kind of, having a feel for the game, people getting tired, or, telling our captain that, we're ready to get in and make an impact. So
Listen, let me just help you a little bit. Move closer to the edge of your seat when you're ready, right? And just start moving around a little bit, and then the captain knows you're ready to go in.
Got you.
Okay?
Got you.
Good stuff. Lauren Mincy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll see if she moves a little bit closer to the edge of her seat to try and get back in. 37-23. Call the foul against Edelman. She took a big hit on that one. We got a challenge, so we'll welcome in our replay official, Tommy Maurer.
Hi, guys. Yeah, we got our first challenge of this game. The yellow team, or the gold team, has forced a challenge on the last offensive foul. I'm sorry, it was a block on Edelman. We're going to look at the play.
So they're going to take a look. Amani McGee-Stafford coming up with a towel on her head, so I don't know if she drew blood, but she is headed off the court. Let's take a second look here, Cheryl.
I mean, great attack. Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one.
And then afterwards, McGee-Stafford gets a bit tripped up and ends up falling over Edelman, and I wonder if she hit her head on the court. Let's say, look here to the left side of your screen. And she does hit the court hard, trying to brace herself. So Amani McGee-Stafford being tended to by the training staff while this play is under review. Let's go back down to Tommy for the result.
This was a real tough play. What we're looking at on this play is Edelman needs to get in legal guarding position, which means facing the offensive player, both feet on the floor, and she needs to be there prior to the offensive player's upward motion to shoot. I believe she is. I believe she gets in a good spot. Her left foot is kind of shaping up, but it is considered on the ground facing the offensive player. We're going to overturn this call and take the basket away, and we're going to go the other way.
Thank you, Tommy. Hey, Tommy, one question for you there. On the tail end of that play, as McGee-Stafford is falling over Edelman, when do you stop looking at the play? Is that part of what you're looking at as she falls down to the floor?
No, I'm looking at basically the initial contact on her take. All of that stuff falling over, granted, it can be kind of tough if someone gets stepped on or anything like that, but that's kind of just incidental. That's kind of something that just happened. They didn't do it on purpose or anything like that. That just happened after the initial play to the basket.
I got it. Well done. Thanks, Tommy. And so the call overturned, and you can see, good job by our crew there to capture McGee-Stafford. Definitely looks to have drawn blood and having the trainers tend to her. So not sure when she'll return in this one. That's up around that right eye area.
And as a player, like, that's one of the worst things, is for the foul to go on you and you end up getting hurt. Like, that's a tough call both ways.
That's the old adding injury to insult.
Yes, it is.
So that was the result of a challenge. And if you're new to AU basketball, there's no coaches, but there are captains. They get challenges, one challenge each in the first 38 minutes of the game, and then you get another one in the final 2 minutes, or if we go to overtime, and it's really only about two things: a personal foul or an out-of-bounds violation. And there has to have been a foul called, so you can't challenge for a call that was never made. And then we get the great explanation from our replay official, Tommy Maurer.
Good hands by Lexi Brown defensively.
Lexi Brown now into the front court. Good pop to Harrigan. Step back jump, that's there. Kiki Harrigan able to knock it down. Harrigan just 9 minutes last time out, getting some extended play time here, and steps in front to knock that away from Edelman.
So I know Team Cloud, they're trying to go inside to their post players, but they have got to get better angles for their three. I mean, better angles to get the ball into their post players. I mean, everybody on Team Brown is knocking down trays tonight.
Kiki Harrigan, the NCAA champ back at South Carolina, steps up and buries it. 5 straight points for Harrigan. And Team Brown stays hot. 8 for 8 from the field to start this second quarter as Carrington is able to hit.
Yeah, someone besides Carrington is going to have to step up for Team Cloud if they want to cut this lead before half.
Could be Essence Carson. She scored a 3 to open things up. She'll let fly here and knocks it down.
Yeah, Essence Carson is having herself a night tonight.
So great to hear her talk with Savannah Collins after the games this week. She said she's aging like fine wine.
Does that mean it gets better with time?
I'm not a wine aficionado, but from what I hear,
It was just a question.
the older the bottle, it's also not too old. The older the bottle, I think it's better quality, more expensive.
That's what I hear also. And that's exactly what Essence Carson is looking like.
Do not look to Cheryl and I for sommelier advice. We can talk basketball only. Here's Brown, Custer, all good. And a timeout, and you can see the frustration. Natasha Cloud just slapping her hands down as she finds her team down 20. Taj Cole and company rolling.
I'm playing for Girl Rising, and it is a nonprofit dedicated to women's empowerment and girls in education. I'm playing for Girl Rising because, one, education is so important to me. It's been important to me my entire life. I feel like it's an important vehicle for everybody, but most importantly, women. You know, there's so many things that we fight against every day in this world, and you know, one thing that we can get is education. I think it makes our lives so much easier. It's just something that I'm really passionate about. I've never really had time to work with a nonprofit or start my own, so having this opportunity to do this with Athletes Unlimited is something I'm super, super excited about.
Athlete causes allow athletes to play their season in part for the benefit of the nonprofit organization of their choice. At the end of the season, the Give Lively Foundation will make a grant equal to 50% of the athlete's end of season bonus to their nonprofit partner. So many great causes. You look up and down the list of the organizations these women are supporting. And at every turn, it's just a really excellent cause.
Yeah, and to Lexi Brown's point, there are so many athletes who feel the same way that, you know, during their playing career, they just don't really have the time to dedicate that commitment to a nonprofit or an organization. And Athletes Unlimited has given every one of these young ladies that opportunity.
Cloud hustling out to Manis for 3. Not there, and Hawkins back on to control the rebound.
So the thing with Team Cloud right now, I know it's a 20-point deficit, but you still have to work the basketball. You can't, coaches say you can't get it all back in one play, one possession. Be patient, run some offense, make good passes, move the ball.
Now they get a little steal of defense, and Carrington is bumped as she makes her way up against Air Hearn. Let's go down to the Key Cam.
Hello, it is Key and Kiki down here. I'm really excited for this match. I've been excited for it, but I heard your facilitator say, just play like it's 0-0. But in reality, it's not. You're 20 points up. What does it feel like?
Feels great. I feel like we're playing together really well and sharing the ball, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and you guys are really bringing a lot of energy. I feel like your team is one that always brings energy. What have you guys been saying in the timeouts? What do you say to each other before the match?
I mean, just keep going hard. Don't look at the score. Just keep going. Keep your foot on the pedal.
And your boyfriend and your baby are here, as per usual. I wish we could get a camera on them right now. Do they give you some kind of motivation? Do you know they're here? Can you feel their energy while you're playing?
I definitely do. I definitely do, yes.
Can you hear?
I don't really hear the crowd while I'm playing, but I can hear them in my head, you know.
Yeah.
Knowing they're here cheering for me.
Love that. Well, good luck in the rest of the match.
Thank you.
We'll be cheering for you.
Thank you.
Go for it.
Thanks, Key. Thanks, Kiki. Harrigan coming out earlier, knocking down a couple of big shots, all part of this outstanding effort. So is Tiana Hawkins, now 49-27. This is a stunning turn of events when you know how well Team Cloud can play.
Absolutely. I don't think anyone coming into this match, including Team Brown, thought it would be a 20-point deficit before halftime. But one thing Team Cloud can do, because they have the players, they have the offense, they have the weapons, they can definitely get back in this game. And to Kiki Harrigan's point, as a coach, you tell your players, when you have a team down, don't let up. Continue to put your foot on the pedal and get them out of the game. Don't let them stick around, because then their confidence is going to get up.
And that is a classic staple of winning teams. And here's a guy who knows a thing or two about winning teams, the ESPN women's basketball bracketologist Charlie Crean in the building. And big things coming this week for Charlie. Wednesday, the reveal of the top 16 teams from the NCAA committee in women's college basketball.
Yeah, you think we can get a little insight from Charlie?
I'm sure he has no shortage of thoughts of what that looks like, what the bracket might look like. Those early brackets, they do a lot of traffic. People so curious to know where their team might end up come March.
There's just a lot of one-on-one play for Team Cloud versus a lot of action, movement for Team Hawkins.
Sliding inside, Becca Wan-Taylor took part in the panel in between games here on National Girls and Women in Sports Days, continuing recognition from Athletes Unlimited. And getting on the board here, Carrington, free for three. Not there. Cloud can't answer either. Third crack at it. Taken away. Custer rips it back from Manis. Well, Dejanay Carrington started off hot, 6 points in the first 4 minutes. Just a couple since. Hawkins, how could she be open? Rims out.
I don't know. She probably thought the same thing. That's why she missed it.
Carrington, full head of steam. She draws a foul. And so Dejanay Carrington looking to will her squad back into this one. For every three-pointer made during this year's Athletes Unlimited basketball season, Aspiration is planting 10 trees. Heading into this week, 850 trees have been committed to being planted this season, thanks to Aspiration's support. And speaking of planting trees, a former tree, Stanford Cardinal, Dejanay Carrington, at the line here. She has shown her three-point ability. Ended up finishing her career at Baylor, but was a real standout in the Pac-12 as well for the Card. Good on the second. Final minute here of this first half, where Team Brown has a big lead. They've secured 50 more points. That isn't in doubt. And they'll look for a few more opportunities to close out play. Wan-Taylor forcing that one. A takeaway for Cloud. The bounce pass. Carrington finishing, counted and one. Dejanay Carrington able to elevate above Wan-Taylor. That had the potential for something dangerous.
Well, you heard me over here. I was just like, oh no, my goodness. Well, I mean, nice job of running the floor by Dejanay Carrington, and you know Natasha Cloud's going to find you. Becca Wan-Taylor just kind of tripped, and that's where you heard my, I thought something was coming.
And Becca Wan-Taylor, as soon as she got up, apologized to Carrington. Not intentional to try and undercut her there in any way. And it's a three-point play. Team Cloud will take whatever they can get right now, trailing by 20. About a 1 second differential shot in game clock. Here's Brown working on Destiny Walker.
So you're going to have a little two-man action with Brown, Tiana Hawkins, nice skip pass to Becca Wan-Taylor.
Not good. Carrington, she'll try and let fly and just gives up on it as Hawkins got right in front. So a half that Team Cloud would like to forget, one that Team Brown will remember for a long time. 53-33, a dominant second quarter, 30-13. 50 more points on the board for everybody in orange. And they are in charge in this one.
And yet again, Tiana Hawkins knows how to find the bottom of the net all day long. Can Team Cloud get any more of this from Dejanay Carrington if they want to get back in the game? Somebody's got to step up.
Goodness gracious, Becca won. Taylor lay out.
That almost looked like a soccer play.
I played basketball and soccer my whole life, and I was technically a walk-on for basketball in college and full scholarship for soccer. My plan was to play professional soccer after college. I played on the U.S. women's national team, under 20 team in Japan, won a gold medal. I never even considered professional basketball. So I think for me, that also playing two sports for as long as I have kept things fresh. Like when I got to basketball season, I was just having fun. That was kind of part of, you know, the catalyst for me doing this was I have no idea how good I can be.
Our celebration of National Girls and Women in Sports Day continues all week long. If you're not familiar, it began back in 1987, and also this summer we are headed towards a huge anniversary of Title IX, and just such a great moment to recognize the important things that have happened in the past that allow us to have what's happening here in the present.
I mean, there's so many things we can talk about and discuss about Title IX and how it played such a crucial part in my life and everyone's life out here. Prime example, me having an opportunity to do this with you, which is typically a pretty male-dominated industry,
Sure.
television. I'm just so humbled and honored that I can say I was, or I am, a Title IX baby, and continue to see how much farther we can go as females in this sport.
Well, and I'm honored to be next to a legend like you, and we talk about all the greats on the court. How about the greats behind the scenes?
From all of us at Athletes Unlimited,
Happy National Girls and Women in Sports Day!
All the awesome women on the crew here that make these broadcasts possible, and a lot of awesome women here in the stands. We're back after this timeout. Halftime here in Las Vegas, and that score is not a typo. Team Brown doing work right now. 53-33 over Team Cloud, including a monster second quarter. We welcome you back inside Athletes Unlimited Arena. Cheryl Swoops, Greg Meskel here with you, and we're going to start with that score. It just doesn't compute with what you know about Team Cloud.
So I thought it was going to be a heavyweight.
Yeah.
It's more like
Knockdown,
a
drag-out.
featherweight, maybe. I don't know. But Tiana Hawkins has decided that she is going to own Athletes Unlimited. And she is just picking up right where she left off last night. And she is doing everything. More threes, please. And if you are Team Cloud, I don't know how you lose her or leave her. She has 26 points, and they're not all threes. She is scoring from everywhere on the floor. She just does a nice job of setting ball screens. You have three defenders who are trying to follow the ball. You have to know where Tiana Hawkins is. She just dives to the paint. Nice, easy layup. Again, she sees the ball, right? She follows Taj Cole and says, here I am again. And even when the defender is on her, she is still going to find a way to knock it down. And defensively, no ma'am, I'm here. Not only can I score, but I'm gonna stop you from scoring. Tiana Hawkins has done it all in the first half for Team Brown.
She has 26. It feels like she could have gotten 40 if she really pressed. 3 rebounds to go with it. Here's a look at our leaderboard. This is updating as we go. So now Lexi Brown has edged back in front. You can see how close that is. 30 points separating Brown and Cloud. Hawkins now into the 3rd position. Harrison and Lavender following. So these numbers, they'll keep changing. 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, a game to follow. More to come from Las Vegas when we come back. Third quarter on the way here in Vegas, and Team Brown leading Team Cloud 53-33. Let's take a look at halftime numbers. And some of these will jump off the screen, especially field goal percentage. How about Team Brown?
I mean, it's no surprise that they're shooting 67% from the field, and a lot of that has to do with Tiana Hawkins is just having herself a night.
Now, Team Brown leads 53-33, but let's talk big picture, what it means here in Athletes Unlimited when you're talking about overall point totals for each athlete. You get 50 points for each quarter, so everyone on Team Brown has got 100 points so far. You get 100 more points for the overall win, and then all the good things you do. For example, if you're Tiana Hawkins and you've got 26 points, you've got 3 threes, and you're not turning the basketball over, she has 0 turnovers, you are way up in the plus column. Live leaderboard look in. Lexi Brown just sliding past Natasha Cloud. These two are battling right here, but look who is closing in. Hawkins on the move. This is like the home stretch here of any good race, and you're getting a sense of where we might finish.
Well, and to your point, Tiana Hawkins is doing so many things. She's knocking down threes, twos, she's blocking shots, she's rebounding, so she has a lot of positives in her column, which is why she is sitting in 3rd place right now.
Great dish. Carrington finds Walker for 2. Opening moments, 3rd quarter. It's Team Brown in orange, Team Cloud in gold. Team Brown looking to finish week 2 3-0. Carson, that's good. Essence hitting from downtown.
So Team Cloud has a very interesting lineup on the floor right now. They don't have a true center, and Tasha Cloud has said, let me guard Tiana Hawkins. So it's going to be interesting to see how that matchup is.
And you suggested a thing might happen when one player is going off, someone out of pure pride would step up and say, let me cover.
And she is that player. And here you just see Tiana Hawkins, and I don't say many negative things about her, but she got caught sleeping, and Destiny Walker said, let me take advantage of it and slip back to her.
Here's Tosh Cole. Destiny Walker showing her lateral quickness. It's back to Carson now. Shot clock to 5. Carson, crossover. Gotta go. Let's fly. Can't bank it in. A wild try with the shot clock winding down, and Cloud leads the break. Kick out to Carrington. Dejanay lost the handle. Taj Cole has it. Team Brown breaks out. Cole to the hoop, changing hands and finishing.
And so I'm thinking Natasha Cloud's mindset is we're going to try to go smaller, right? So they can try to get some easy buckets, push the ball in transition. But Team Brown can match up with Team Cloud very easily because Tiana Hawkins can defend anywhere on the floor.
Rebound here. Walker, excellent head fake, does it again, and knocks it down. And Destiny Walker hitting. And to your point about the size on the court, not only that, but with so many threes flying for Team Brown, a smaller lineup maybe can close out quicker.
Well, and so if they're running any screen and roll with Tiana Hawkins and a guard, they can switch, and any guard can stay out and defend Tiana Hawkins. But that time, they did not get out to defend Lexi Brown.
Now, what I was saying about closing out was Lexi Brown buries it, and on this end, that one coming up short. 61-37. Team Brown continues their torrid run here. Taj Cole. Again, hasn't had to do as much. She's played so well through 5 games. Here's Hawkins. Good help from behind. Cloud picks the pocket. Hawkins goes down. And Cloud will get things started. Walker wide open. Gets the friendly roll. Soft touch for Destiny Walker.
Okay, Destiny Walker, I see you getting your team back in the game.
North Carolina, spent a couple of years at Notre Dame as well. Here's Hawkins in too close. If she's there, it's a problem.
You know, it's interesting that Natasha Cloud is defending Tiana Hawkins. They will actually be teammates with the Washington Mystics.
Cloud comes up short. And we'll have to put this aside. Hawkins.
I don't care what you do, you cannot guard her. I just said it.
And you're not lying. We're seeing it here once again after last night. Cloud looks to answer, finds the bottom of the net. They'll need a whole lot more of that from Natasha Cloud, but Hawkins her versatility as a 6'3" forward, hitting from the outside. To make that catch and finish all in one, not a lot of forwards can do that.
You are absolutely right. And to make that catch on the move, right? She's running the floor, and the guards are like, I don't care where we give it to you at because you're going to catch it and do something with it. That is a tough play for a 6'3" forward to make.
It's funny you say that because she's playing so well. You do get the idea the guards now are just like, there she is, throw it.
Yeah, even if the pass isn't that good, they're like, here. And if she doesn't catch it, it's her fault.
65-42, 6:09 to play here in the third. Team Brown in command. Carrington with the takeaway as that one was in front of Lexi Brown. Dijonay, the drop off. Walker inside.
Destiny. You know, and sometimes it just takes a different player to come in the game and just be given that opportunity to step up for her team. And Destiny Walker is doing just that.
We talk often about what you just said, opportunity, chance. Destiny Walker, only 3 minutes their last time out, getting a much bigger chance here tonight.
And making the most of it.
She has all 6 points for Team Cloud in this quarter. 65-44. 5:35 to play. Here's Cloud. As another Natasha Cloud.
Okay.
65-46. Here's Cole. Hawkins, turn, face, air ball, a rare miss for Tiana Hawkins, who has 30 points already. Keep in mind, she established the league record with 38 points last night. Dijonay Carrington, blocked. Hawkins coming from behind to help out Cole. Team Brown breaks out to Custer. Had nowhere to go, and Dijonay Carrington not giving up on the play, and now Walker leaking out. Destiny Walker in for another, and she has 8 points in this quarter, and that's enough to prompt a timeout. Team Cloud not folding up the tents just yet as we bring a close to week 2 here in Athletes Unlimited Basketball. When we come back, we'll hear from a champion in Athletes Unlimited. Alicia Ocasio, Season 2 champ, will join Key when we return. Well, we're excited to find out who'll be the first basketball champion in Athletes Unlimited history. Here's a look at the champs in other sports. The legend Kat Osterman, Jordan Larson doing the job in volleyball, Taylor Cummings in lacrosse, and Key is joined with Season 2 champ Alicia Ocasio. Key.
Hello everyone, I've got Alicia Ocasio here. So nice to have you on the sidelines. It must be awesome to be here supporting your lady. What is it like being on the sidelines and watching her play?
It's just been really cool to see another sport come to fruition for Athletes Unlimited. I mean, it's awesome that I get to watch Tosh too because we play in the same season over the summer. So it's been really cool. It's been really cool to see.
Yeah, and when she's winning, you know she's on fire. She's such a fiery player. But it's a tough match for them right now. She doesn't look like the kind of player we're used to seeing. What's different?
Tosh is going to be Tosh. She's a dog. I mean, there's still time on the board, so I'm confident that they can cut this lead and then have a good run.
And I know she had a tough fall yesterday. How was she feeling last night? How were you guys in the hotel? Was it all same as usual, business as usual, or a little bit different?
You know, with playing sports, things are gonna come, but it's how you get back up. And like I said, Tosh is a dog, so like she's out here right now, you know, playing 30+ minutes. So I think that tells it all, you know.
And I feel like as an athlete, you know exactly maybe when the moments to step back, be like, hey, she just needs space, and when to be like, hey, can I give you a foot rub, or like, what do you do? She needs some ice cream. So,
well, Tosh is a vet, so she listens to her body very well. I mean, we talk about it all the time, so. You know, she's very mature and she's very responsible when it comes to taking care of her body. So she obviously feels good. She's out here now. So
yeah. Are you guys competitive in other things other than basketball or softball? Are you sort of like
everything?
Everything. Yes, I love to hear that.
It's always a healthy competition.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, thanks so much for jumping on the camera with us. We'll head back to you guys.
Thank you. Shout out to Cheryl.
Thank you, Key. Thanks, Alicia. Good stuff here. Team Cloud on the comeback trail. They got it down 70-53. We're back after this.
Uh-oh. Yo! Want to say anything? Y'all got something to say?
It's about to go down.
For Marjorie Butler, everyone, it's about to go down. Throw it! Hey, come in your right. Ice that. We're going to ice that. No, you good. Horns! I'm good.
Good stuff from Drew Edelman, the 6'4" forward for Team Cloud, trying to work their way back into this one. You wondered where the spark might come from. Destiny Walker has answered the call.
Destiny Walker said, "Coach, captain, just give me a chance." I mean, Destiny Walker has single-handedly gotten Team Cloud back in this game.
She has all of her season-high 13 points in this third quarter. Carson, right back. Essence Carson hitting from downtown.
Essence Carson is quietly doing her thing tonight.
Essence Carson jumps in the top 10 on the leaderboard.
A takeaway. Lexi Brown comes up with it. Under 3 to play, third quarter. Carson, great look. Hawkins finishes it off.
Like she threw that pass to where Tiana Hawkins was going, not where she was.
And that's a savvy veteran move from Essence Carson. Played 13 years in the W. Took Rutgers to the Final Four back in 2007, the title bout.
Just beautiful to see.
75-54. Custer now slides inside and a whistle. She is slow to come up after getting hit from behind.
This has been a real physical game.
Second team foul.
Teammates checking on Jessica Custer. So she got hit on the top of the head as she looked to move towards the basket.
I mean, Lexi Brown is just coming off the screen to Essence Carson, and Tiana Hawkins is cutting to the basket as Lexi Brown is dribbling towards Essence Carson. Just nice, beautiful basketball.
Looks like Custer's okay. Free throws on the way. First one is good. Let's take a second look here at the shot that Custer took on her way to the basket. See kind of the left side of her head there.
Just a nice little shot fake. You get the defense up in the air, and unfortunately, she just came down on her head.
No good on the second. Walker looking for more. Not there. Carrington battling, tries to scoop that one home to no avail. And Team Brown on the attack. Looking for Hawkins. Cloud bats that entry pass right away. Hawkins steps inside, changing hands, hits with the right. More Tiana Hawkins.
She's entered the conversation. Right up close with the top two.
And we're going to travel against Team Cloud. So the momentum that Team Cloud had built seems to be fading away.
Well, and you knew they would come out in the third quarter and really try to put on a run and get back in the game early. And at some point, Team Brown is going to say, okay, Tiana Hawkins, Essence Carson, it's time for you guys to turn it on too.
We're ready to try and close this game out if you would. Here's Hawkins. Kiki Harrigan turn and face. She had some nice minutes in the first half. That comes up short. Quarter points here in the third. 25-21 edge for Team Brown. It's as close as we've had since the first quarter. Team Brown won that 23-20. Cloud stepping through with the right, comes up short. Hawkins adds a rebound. Cole, full head of steam, all good. She wanted the foul call too. A little talk here between Cole and Cloud.
Yeah, you like to see that.
Leaderboard updating here in real time. Carrington
Good
gives
pass.
off to Walker. Beautiful dish. Destiny Walker, the bright spot here in the third for Team Cloud.
Nice little wraparound pass.
Shot clock to 9 as Juan Taylor's back on. Making her way to the basket, fading and hitting. Everything working for Team Brown as Becca Juan Taylor converts.
Okay, BWT.
Walker feeling it, hitting. Destiny Walker has 3 more.
And Lexi Brown just shrugged her shoulders.
Shot clock is off, 14 seconds left. Team Brown stays in control of this one. They're also about to pick up another quarter victory. Hawkins, wave off the 3, stepped out of play. I may have spoken too soon here. Chance for 3 for Team Cloud. That would tie this quarter score. Here's Cloud. 1 second left. Cloud lets fly. Not there, and the quarter score secured for Team Brown. Tack on 50 more points. 150 points now to the crew in orange. An 82-59 lead. They are 10 minutes away from finishing off week 2, 3-0. We're back with the 4th after this. For every 3-pointer made during this year's Athletes Unlimited basketball season, Aspiration is planting 10 trees. Heading into this week, 850 trees have been committed to being planted this season thanks to Aspiration's support. Fourth quarter action on the way here in Las Vegas. Team Brown all smiles. The captain, Lexi Brown, the overall leader right now. A little north of 2,600 points. And her team is in front 82-59. Arrogant to the bucket, draws a foul as Team Brown will try and close out this quarter with 50 more points for a quarter win and then 100 for a overall game win.
And so typically on that drive, Natasha Cloud would have moved over to help and possibly taken a charge. But because she's defending Tiana Hawkins, who happened to be on ball side, she just said, Lauren Manis, you're on your own. I can't help you on that one.
Harrigan off the mark on the first. She will get another. That is good to go. Fans, time to earn points for watching tonight's broadcast. Take out your phone, enter the code on the screen, enter your Athletes Unlimited app to earn points. Check the leaderboard standings, unlock rewards, compete against your fellow fans, and more. Download the app in the Google Play or Apple App Store today. Here's Harrigan. Now Air Hearn has checked in for Team Brown. Shot clock to 7, Taj Cole. Not there, Harrigan in a battle. Cloud comes up with it and draws a foul against Becca Juan Taylor.
Fouls on Team Brown's number 17, Becca Juan Taylor. Her second personal.
Tasha always has her head up to see the floor. Dejanay Carrington just nice little post up on Taj Cole and said, you're too little.
She wanted the N1.
Was it a foul?
No call. Walker trying to stay hot. She had 18 points in the third quarter. That is a league high for most points in a single quarter. Destiny Walker going off in that third. Hawkins comes up short.
Tiana Hawkins cooled off a little bit. Just a little bit.
3 ball on this end.
Okay.
It's good. Tina Roy getting an opportunity. Played just 3 minutes earlier this week in the win over Team Russell. She has a great story as well as Hawkins slides inside. Now 36 points for Hawkins. She is 2 away from the league high she set last night. Here's Carrington. The hook off the window, and she draws a foul. Free throw's coming.
So we're in Vegas. Do we want to bet that Hawkins breaks that record?
It feels like the odds are very much in her favor to do exactly that. Unless she just subs out or stops shooting, but here's Carrington to the line. Out of San Diego, California. She was a captain in week 1 for Team Purple. Good on the first. Well, do you want all of the new AU Hoops gear? Be sure to check out all of the Athletes Unlimited merchandise, including the brand new player name and number tee, so you can get a 41 Carrington if you like. Go to shop.auprosports.com and purchase yours today. Two minutes deep, 4th quarter. Cole turns that corner, puts on the brakes, feeds Hawkins, can't hit. She was looking for a call immediately. Not there. And it's back to Destiny Walker, who steps out inadvertently, stepped on the sideline.
Well, Tiana Hawkins, you know what she's saying to the ref? Haven't you been watching the game? I don't miss. That had to be a foul.
Yeah, if I miss a shot, you know what to do. Use that whistle.
Let me go to the free throw line.
They go back to Hawkins.
And Team Cloud has, I think every player on Team Cloud has tried to guard Tiana Hawkins tonight.
Hawkins and Hearn, actually, 2 teammates going for it, and they inadvertently knock it out of play after the Cole miss. Cloud now will push ahead.
Air Hearn saying, come on, T, let me get 1 rebound.
Here's Roy controlling, and she is fouled. So Tina Roy pressured there by Air Hearn. I told you Tina Roy, limited playing time so far out of South Carolina, and a great story. 7 years away from basketball, a variety of jobs, police officer, into music, a coach, and it was simple. She just missed basketball, and now she's back here with an opportunity in Athletes Unlimited. And as a stumble, Lauren Manis goes down.
And has a beautiful rapping voice. She actually wrote, I guess I would say, the theme song for South Carolina Gamecocks a few years back when she was playing.
Yeah, singer-songwriter, multi-talented to say the least. Carrington, the lob, puts it home from Cloud. That dynamic duo has been fun to watch here. Now let's go down to Key.
Hi guys, I'm down here with Erin Ferris, one of my buds from the volleyball season. You know I love getting the volleyball love in here to the basketball game. What kind of advice would you give to the basketball players? You've been through this whole changing of the players kind of thing.
Just be able to work with anybody, and like I think communication and just having fun is really getting people somewhere. So it seems like some teams got it figured out.
And what do you think was the hardest part about switching teams every week, getting new captain? Like for volleyball, do you think it translates to basketball as well?
Oh, for sure. Coming up with new plays, and obviously people start to learn you as the season goes on. So again, keeping it fresh, you know, trying new things and not sticking to the same thing because people catch it. So.
And who was your favorite volleyball player that you ever played with?
Obviously, Key Michael. Obviously.
You know I had to tee you over that one. I love that you were able to come on and come out and hang out and be part of the basketball, and I cannot wait to see you in Dallas.
Of course, I'm so happy to be here. Such exciting things to see here.
Love you. Back to you guys.
Can't wait for season 2 of Athletes Unlimited Volleyball. As we've got a technical foul called here. I will go against Ty Young, and the first free throw is no good for Lexi Brown. Now we'll come down this end. In the meantime, Tiana Hawkins scored again. She has equaled her Athletes Unlimited record, 38 points. Back to live action now. Juan Taylor. Pull-up jumper, not there. A good back tap. Here's Hawkins. Shot clock to 8. Brown, step back, triple. And Cloud is there to pull it down. Her team trailing by 17. Carrington right to the rim. Getting a whistle here.
Today, game warning has been issued to Team Cloud.
It's a delay of game warning to Team Cloud. So just a warning. 87-72. Brown to the court, in trouble. A tie-up. Will they call a tie-up or a foul? Let's take a look here. Officials will consult, and a tie-up is the call, a jump ball. Well, we just heard from a couple of volleyballers. Athletes Unlimited Volleyball Season 2 is back in Dallas at Fair Park Coliseum from March 16th through April 16th. Secure your tickets now. Prices start as low as $10. You can buy yours today at auprosports.com. And so much great talent in Athletes Unlimited Volleyball. Going to be another great season down in Dallas.
I mean, softball, volleyball, lacrosse, and now basketball.
Growth of Athletes Unlimited has been amazing over the last couple of years. Here's Carrington now to the hoop, not there. It will stay on this end. Well, alert Cheryl Swoops, Natasha Cloud, triple-double watch, 15 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. We could have all kinds of records falling here tonight. Here's Carrington. Now Cloud, under 5.5 to go in the fourth, as Team Cloud have one more epic run in them. Cloud, kick out, Tina Roy loaded up, just circles the rim and away. That looked pure from the outside. Lexi Brown, Essence Carson has returned. Into Hawkins. Hawkins, turning, shooting, 40. Tiana Hawkins, a brand new Athletes Unlimited record, 40 points tonight. Carrington, sweet dish. The finish is there for Manis. $89-74. So Tiana Hawkins just pushed Tiana Hawkins' name down in the record book. She has the 2 best scoring games in AU basketball history, 40 and 38. And she is now #1 on the leaderboard.
Well, there went my #1 draft pick.
She's off the board tomorrow and headed for a captain spot. Cloud takes it back, loads it up. They needed that triple, not there, but Destiny Walker, the aggressor in this second half for Team Cloud. Cloud around the back, showing off the handles, stepping through, not there. Good battle from Air Hearn to get that out of harm's way. And now Roy giving the foul to Hawkins. So we've got a timeout coming up.
And Team Cloud is trying to work their way back in it. Natasha Cloud, nice alley-oop. Dejanay Carrington can fly. Tiana Hawkins, listen, somebody better guard me.
Athletes Unlimited Basketball is sponsored by Aspiration.
Welcome back, 89-74, the lead right now. The all-important score by quarter, all in favor of Team Brown. So they've picked up 150 points, and they've been powered by another record-breaking performance. 40 points for Hawkins to go along with 10 rebounds. Tough stuff, 2 nights in a row.
You didn't even, did you mention the 10 rebounds?
I did, but it gets lost in the 40 points.
I mean, I don't know. I just, dang, that's all I can say, Tiana Hawkins.
Lexi Brown Tries to come right back with a 3. Hawkins came into today in 4th position, and then of course we had an earlier game and numbers got shuffled. She found herself down, then climbed back up, and now she is in the top spot, headed towards tomorrow's draft.
So things get so interesting. And we still have 3 minutes and 44 seconds to go. So you know the leaderboard is going to continue to shift a little bit, but things are starting to look really interesting.
Don't forget, you've got 4th quarter points, you've got win points, you've got Hawkins doing this for more points, then you've got MVP points. There's a lot more to tally up. As we look at the live leaderboard, every bucket helps here for Tiana Hawkins. Now at 26:07, teammate Lexi Brown right there. This is one of the byproducts of when you have a great team, you end up breaking it up a little bit because now 2 players of Team Brown have to be captains of separate teams.
And again, that's what makes this league so competitive. Because from week to week, teams are always going to be different. But when you have a team like Team Brown, to your point, Greg, with Lexi Brown and Tiana Hawkins, you know they're not going to be on the same team next week.
Just a fact, it's one of the products of success here in Athletes Unlimited. Under 3 to play, 4th quarter. This one all but decided in a dominant effort from Team Brown. A bump there on the perimeter from Carson. So you know what the overall scoring record is. We'll figure out how the top 4 shake out and who our 4 captains will be. And it looks like it'll be some mix of those 4 that you're seeing, just where they finish to be determined. MVP voting will certainly have an effect there. And then the only other thing maybe in the balance, a potential triple-double for Natasha Cloud. She is 1 rebound, 1 assist away.
Yet again. And you know, for people at home who may be watching saying, you know, it's a 16-point game. Why is Tiana Hawkins still in the game with 2:30 to go? Because of the scoring system, the point system, where she is on the leaderboard. She is going to continue to stay in the game and keep trying to light it up and get more distance between her and that 2nd place on the leaderboard.
And this is the end of a long week. She has a couple of days to rest now. Games don't start again until Wednesday. Carrington picks the pocket. Euro, floater, money. Dejanay Carrington. Another strong night for her. Her 4th 20-plus point outing of the year. It will go for naught here with about 2 minutes to play. Air Hearn. Back rim and rebound hauled in. Grace Hunter has come on. The pass a little too hot to handle. Dejanay Carrington, wow. That's her record, 6 steals.
I mean, I don't even know how she did not foul. Long arms, active hands. Nice steal, finish.
It's a league record, 6 steals in 1 game, set tonight by Carrington. Add another, make it 7, and she'll be fouled on the way down.
That's one of those where you're like, no, ref, don't blow the whistle.
Yeah. Foul will go against Hawkins. Let's see here what the officials rule. I'd imagine Team Cloud campaigning for a clear path sort of foul, as Carrington was going to have an easy 2. In the meantime, get in the mix on the social conversation. Use the hashtag AUHoops. Tag at AU Pro Sports. Share your thoughts about the draft tomorrow or anything else you're thinking about here when it comes to Athletes Unlimited. We've had so much good social interaction. We get some captain predictions. Hawkins, got a couple of folks chiming in, and it's a safe bet now that Hawkins will be a captain.
Yeah, somebody said she has to be.
Let's look back here at the foul call. And Hawkins gives the foul, and no one behind her. That is typically that clear path type of call where you're trying to take what would be an easy 2 off the board.
Oh, yeah.
Officials are discussing, and you know she's frustrated because she knew that was going to be a layup.
And Lexi Brown is frustrated because she thought that was a foul on the steal when DJ took it from her.
Those long arms.
Lexi Brown's upset.
Let's go down to Tommy to check in.
Yeah, we do have a review by the gold team on a clear path foul. Clear path foul has to fit a couple of criteria. One, it has to originate in the backcourt, which it did. The player has to have control of the ball, which she did, and she has to be fouled either from behind, from the side, or from behind, with no other defensive player between her and the basket, which is what happened. So we are gonna call it a clear path foul, so they will shoot and get the ball out of bounds.
Thank you for that, Tommy. That one meeting all the criteria for a clear path foul. So we get a good look here at your opportunity to join us in Las Vegas. Get out here to Athletes Unlimited Arena in Las Vegas. Don't miss your chance to see all the action live and in person. Limited tickets are still available at auprosports.com/tickets. We are back with excellent Week 3 action starting Wednesday right here inside Athletes Unlimited Arena. Will continue next Friday and Saturday. So make sure you come out and join us as Carrington now. Free throws. Good on the first. You will get one more, and then as Tommy explained, the ball will stay with Team Cloud. Hawkins -8, so we can count on one hand the mistakes from Tiana Hawkins tonight, and that'll be a -8 on the clear path foul.
Well, so and here's the tough thing, right? Because if you're Tiana Hawkins, you're saying, I'm not going to give you an easy layup, because then Team Cloud's going to get more points on the board. But at the same time, because you took that foul, you get points taken away from yourself.
It is the ultimate plus-minus. Everything you do matters, and Team Cloud, give them credit. They have chiseled this deficit down to 11, 91-80. Is there enough time? Under 90 seconds. Cloud into Carrington, up fake, can't get it to go. Good fight, a pump fake, a kick out. Marjorie Butler trying to beat the shot clock. Walker had a piece of the rebound. Hawkins comes up with it. And that might have been the last best chance here for Team Brown, or rather Team Cloud, to try and make an impact. Carson firing passes around the perimeter. Cole, Custer puts it away. 93-80, we're under a minute to play here in the fourth. Carrington, one-hand floater. Now ahead to Taj Cole. Cole gives off to Hawkins. Big up fake, two more for Tiana Hawkins. She builds on her record night here in Athletes Unlimited. Now 42 points. Cloud, no good. Carson, the rebound. Nearing 30 seconds to play. About a 12-second differential. Shot and game clock. Why not, Hawkins?
No, she did.
That's long. I've been quite the capper to this one. Kick out to Walker. All good, but there's no hockey assist here in AU, so that won't go down for Cloud. And looks like she will again just miss out on that triple-double. 95-84. Shot clock is off. Taj Cole and company on their way to a perfect week for the Team Brown crew in orange. Here's Hawkins to the hoop, lays it up, two more. With 1.1 seconds left, Cloud will hang on, and that's how this one ends. 97-84, a perfect week for Team Brown, and an unreal week for Tiana Hawkins. 46 points. That's the new record for most points in a game here in Athletes Unlimited. And credit Team Cloud, they do pick up the fourth quarter result. They get 50 points there, but add 100 more for Team Brown for getting the overall win. So a points-heavy night for Team Brown, and this is how things finish. Hawkins in at 1, Brown in at 2, Cloud and Harrison. Those are your four captains heading into week 3, and all smiles for Tiana Hawkins for a heck of a week.
I mean, what do you say? And they weren't layups. It was a combination of everything. Steals, running the floor, finishing it in transition, threes, post-ups. This is going to be a very interesting draft tomorrow.
Tiana Hawkins went from record setting to making draft picks as a captain tomorrow, coming off that monster effort here tonight, and frustration for Team Cloud as their week started off so hot and they find themselves ending at 1-2. Now let's welcome in the record breaker, Tiana Hawkins. I thought you'd give us maybe a day before you broke your own record again. 46 points. How do you put into words the flow, the groove, the vibe you're in right now?
Just coming out here and playing hard. Just not taking any possessions off, and just, being good on the offensive end and also on the defensive end.
Oh my gosh, you can't see me up here, but I am bowing down to you. Listen, are you emotional?
I'm very emotional.
I can see it, I feel it. Like I am too for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But I just can't stop singing your praises, Tiana. The last 2 nights, like you have just gotten it done, and it's beautiful to watch. Why are you so emotional?
Just being able to come on here and play and just see all the hard work that I've been putting in this offseason, and to just bounce back from the last year I had. I mean, it's been tough personally. So this right here feels good for me.
Listen, enjoy it. You deserve it.
Okay.
Very much so. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, Tiana Hawkins, now you're a captain tomorrow. Your thoughts on having to deal with the draft?
I'm already stressed out. I'm already stressed out.
Okay, we're not going to add to your anxiety. Relax. You had a great night, a record-breaking performance. Good luck with the draft tomorrow. We'll see you back here Wednesday night.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Tiana Hawkins,
okay.
Understandably emotional, Cheryl. When you put the work in and it's all coming together, the tears will follow.
She deserves this. So happy for her.
A fantastic effort. Mark it down, 46 points, 10 rebounds in a 97-84 win for Team Brown. Don't forget, we're back Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Facebook and YouTube, followed by Game 2 right here on our family of regional sports networks at 9 p.m. Eastern. Do not miss out on all the action. But first things first, do not forget, the draft is tomorrow. Join us tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, live on Facebook and YouTube. Share your thoughts on social media. Who should the 4 captains pick? Hashtag AUHoops. Make your thoughts heard. That's all for us here tonight. For Cheryl Swoops, Key Michael, our entire Athletes Unlimited crew, this is Greg Meskel saying so long, where Team Brown defeats Team Cloud 97-84. Have a great rest of your Saturday.